Have you ever noticed on a dashboard, if you select a bar, for example, in a bar chart, and when you select it, you notice that it kind of grays out all of the other bars. Or if you go to a scatter plot and select something on a scatter plot, and it grays out all of the other dots on that scatter plot. Is there a way to remove this action? This is actually a highlighting feature. So there is a very simple trick that you can do to remove this. And I'm going to go to the bar chart, for example. And you can create a calculated field called false and just enter the value false in that field. And then you can create a calculated field called true and then just type in the word true in that field. Just these two simple calculated fields, just add them to the detail of your bar chart. You can see they're right here on my marks card on the detail. And then if you go to your dashboard, you can go up to dashboard and then actions, and you're going to select a filter action. And on that filter action, you can type no highlight bar chart. So that way it's a best practice to name your filters. So that way if you ever need to make changes 6 months from now, you can look in the dashboard actions and you're like, okay, this action is removing the highlight on the bar chart, or this action is removing the highlight on the scatter plot, and so on. So for the source sheets, make sure that you select your bar chart and then select run action on select. And then for your target sheets, you're going to select your bar chart from the bottom or whatever worksheet that you're working on. And then clearing the selection will, make sure that you select show all values. So we have the bar with run action on select, the bar chart worksheet for target sheets, and then under filter, I'm going to pick selected fields and I'm going to pick false from that dropdown. Now it's going to say false equals false, but for the target field, I'm going to select true. Since false will never equal true, the bar will never highlight. I've also seen other users, instead of false or true, they'll create a calculated field with like 0 and then another calculated field with 1, and they'll pick that in the selected fields because 0 will never equal 1, so the highlighting will never take place. So when I click OK, I can see my no highlight bar chart here, and then I'm going to click OK again. So now when I select the bars, it's no longer graying out the other bars. And I could do the same thing for my scatter plot here. I could go to the scatter and then put my true and my false fields on details and then create another highlighting action on my dashboard, dashboard actions, and then select add action filter. And then this time I'm going to select the scatter, run action on select, and then select the scatter from the dropdown. I'm also going to call this no highlight scatter. And clearing the selection will show all values. And once again, selected fields, false, because it's showing me all of the fields in my workbook. And then I'm going to say true. So false will never equal true. Then I'm going to click OK and then OK again. And now the action is applied on my scatter plot.